discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
Greetings everyone and welcome to Side Quest, the more disappointing one, I know. I'm of course Arcturus, the Black Compass, the savant of Sarthos, the Lord of Black Compass. I'm just not feeling it really. And some other people.
This savant's correct if you mean idiot savant.
What? Who's an idiot?
That was of course Faiza Ikram, the whirling dervish of the Akakesh Sands.
The best thing is that's the nicest thing he's ever said about me.
That's because it wasn't an actual assault in any way, shape, or form yet. And also we have that dire threat of the bride. See?
Hey.
What? Hey, sorry.
Hey, Tix, wake up.
I'm woke.
The thief
I'm
man
awake.
is the nameless thief, but just called Thief for short.
No. What?
Just
Okay.
because nobody wants to say the nameless thief whenever they want her attention.
Yeah. It is a bit of a mouthful. Just like this dick! Ha ha!
Okay, cut it out, Jane Doe.
I'm not that thirsty.
Everyone's thirsty for this dick.
I was about to say you walked right into that one.
Yeah.
No,
Arms wide open, it was right there.
Everyone is thirsty for the sea witch of the brain!
And
Sounds
yeah,
salty.
Water everywhere and far too much salt.
Just, yeah, it sounds really salty. No, thank you. I'll pass.
it's
Well-
salty and slightly fishy.
You're missing out.
Oh, and Pendergast, you know Pendergast. He's the one who's there.
What? What? What do you want from me?
The one who's happy to be here and also has proper respect for protective eyewear.
Well, I'm happy to be here, but I'm also, I just don't, leave me alone.
I don't need protection. Protection for pussies.
You say that now. I'll be like, okay, well, if you want by bound a similar arrangement as the rest of us, I would be laughing at you in so many years when the sand has blasted your corneas clean away, and I get to just stand there and laugh at the old blind person still trying to slash at me.
Oh, yeah, the old blind person still trying to slash you. It's called not being a little bitch. You stand there and you face the sand until your eyes get fucking used to it. That's how we do it down here. Because the sand is a reality. You must embrace it as a regular occurrence in your life when you live in Cash.
Luckily, when sea salt spray gets in your eyes, it's just kind of a blink it away moment because your eyes are already full of salt.
You're used to getting salty things in your eyes, eh?
Yes, because I live on the sea. Not
Sure,
for any other
I'll
reason.
accept
Just trying to save that one. Thank fuck I just had to have sand.
I don't like where any of this conversation is going. At all.
I'm sure you don't.
That's why me and Art get along so well, because I'm fucking used to sandy vaginas.
Sorry, arc and vaginas in the same sentence kind of threw me off there.
Getting along so well with. That's what got me. Any case, I understand there are some packages to be opened. Is that right, Thief?
Yes.
I suppose we could start. Did the rest of you have any other packages?
Nope.
No. No, I do not.
Well, that's lame. Why is my feather like that? Who put that there? I just gotta fix my feather first. You know, because it's very important.
Who
Is
put
it
that there?
Name?
Is it good?
Feather?
Are we good? It's a feather. It's a feather.
Did you name the feather?
No. Should
Good.
I name the feather? I could name
No.
the feather.
Well, you
Why?
could.
Did Ark name his feather?
Probably.
Oh, that's unacceptable. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah. Alright, first package. Aww. Look. A tiny little pirate hat. Not for me. Probably for one of the bilge cats. This is a most excellent development.
Bilge cat hat.
It's
Yes.
not.
Bilge cat
It's
in
not,
a hat.
It's not for your dick.
I can try.
I mean,
You're a fuda.
Hang on. Oh, God. Oh,
why
right.
would you
The neck.
do that?
It wasn't on purpose, trust me. It's really hard to get it around the actual shaft
Oh,
base because it's so thick.
you need
So-
more. You need longer string.
Exactly. I need stretchier elastic. Longer, stretchier elastic.
Mhm.
Unfortunately. This might be too big for our Arcturus, but we can see.
Right.
But
Not
You
getting
can do
within
that. I
range
don't
to
wanna-
try, but suffice to say, I understand you're a hyena.
Why do you want her to try? I would think you wouldn't want her anywhere near your dick. I know I don't want.
I don't want her anywhere near me at all. I don't want any of you near me at all.
Alright,
I
how
like
does
to
it look?
interact with you in this fashion via crystals from untold distances, or at
You don't.
most with a 10-foot dungeoneering pole named
How does-
Sven.
You don't
how
want
does
to.
it-
You don't like being here. That's a lie.
Not very much. He doesn't. I don't think really anyone likes being here. Okay, now seriously though, how does it look? More importantly, does it make me look
I mean,
bigger?
I could be selling earth garbage to idiots. So yeah, I guess that's
Double
kind
hat,
of.
a hat for a hat. You know, with
No,
wearing hat.
with
Guess,
the
guess.
jewelry that Pentagast hat's been getting, I think this is gonna be starting an arms race, isn't it?
All right, ready then.
I couldn't
this, watch
find
this.
the. I could
Watch
not
this.
find it. Go ahead.
I'm about to knock your socks off. Ready? Milady. Oh no, I fell. This is unacceptable. I'm gonna have to learn how to wear this hat properly.
Oh no, we have the Brian version of the fedora tip, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight on side quest.
The tricord.
Her neck hair grows as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on the chin, just the neck. It's
Mhm.
just connecting the hairline to the chin. That's all it's growing.
Milady. This could become a regular staple of the hat. The
I
tricord.
already feel uncomfortable, so it's already doing its job.
Excellent. Okay, next package. Unless someone else has one.
No, I just kind of want to see Pentagast hat wearing a hat now. I think this needs to start a trend.
My hat already doesn't fit in the crystal.
I think that we should have hats that go on the side of his hat.
I'm trying to get it all in. It's not working. Never mind.
What are you hiding under there? I have a
I'm sure
question.
you can force it in if you really try.
Is
Oh,
there something under there that you're not telling us about?
Well, you see, the last time I tried to look into the hat, everything just went black, and then I woke up later and the hat was on my head again. So I don't know what's in the hat. It won't let me see it.
Interesting.
We've learned not to pry. I know that you don't spend much time with Pentagast. You just try not to ask too many questions, and if you can, befriend their hat, because I have a feeling it's got methods.
It brought him Cygnas, so befriend the hat.
Okay, befriend the hat. The hat is my friend.
Pentagast has no particular value. Feel free to mock him at will, but the hat is an unknown quantity and best regarded as a bit more dangerous.
Okay, alright, cool. Hat, should I open the next package?
Sure.
Okay. Wait, so does Pentagast speak on behalf of the hat? Or
No
does
one else
the
can
hat...
hear it.
It's in my I hear it in my head.
It speaks directly into his head, which
Mostly with images, I understand it.
Ooh.
honestly, this entity could exist, or Pentagast is crazy. One of the two.
What happens if I steal the hat?
It'll probably go back.
I would love to see that. I forget everything I said. Give it a spin.
This is
Actually, the scientist hobbyist in me would love to see that experiment.
Alright.
That's what I call random shit. They're experiments. It's
This-
science. When I threw that dude off the parapet, it was science.
Ooh, it's cool.
Turns out gravity works.
Physics.
What worries me is if you try to take the hat, it's going to come back, but it's only going to bring back it's not going to bring all of you, just the important parts. And I don't want to see those.
It brings
fun
back
bag.
gifts. Aww.
Look, someone sent me a fun bag.
Oh.
Alright, which of my side quest co-hosts needs some extra tete?
Just the one, though? I guess they feel that people are too symmetrical around here, and I'm not going to answer that question. I promise.
No, actually, you know what? I could probably use this to pad your nads. Oh, my crystal is out of whack. Hang on, let me go smack it.
Nope.
I fixed it.
You know what?
We're good.
I give up. Someone scared the hat off. It left.
No, I just stole it off Crystal. Duh.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Where is it?
Someone sent me gold coins.
What?
I don't even have to steal shit anymore. They just send it to me willingly. Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Mm.
Hey,
Hang on, it bent.
I
This
would
isn't
like
real
to
gold.
suggest a trade. I don't want this. Do you? Hey, don't ask me where I got it, but I don't want this.
I might want this. But I don't trade. I steal.
Would
This is
you
edible.
steal it and leave gold in its place?
Mm,
Not technically a trade. You are leaving something of your own volition.
Wait, put it on a
Yeah,
trapped plate and just weighing enough gold as would need to replace it, and then it's not paying for a crown, it's subverting the trap.
Not
Someone-
getting shot in the face with a javelin.
you know, I think I could part with some edible gold. I
could
can't
sell
really
it
do
for-
much with this.
Wait, edible? What is it made of?
Oh, it's food.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'll trade. I
I
love
have a,
chocolate almost more than I love gold, but I haven't had chocolate in a while and I have gold behind me, so chocolate.
I have a question, Thief.
I may have an answer for you.
You don't trade, right?
Mm-mm.
So if you ever have something that I do want,
Mhm.
how would we go about me ever procuring that item from you?
Well,
Like-
how's about this? I will raid something for you. I'll take a percentage of my raid profits and the thing that you want to give me as payment.
Do you take bodies?
Yeah, sure, I can take bodies.
Really?
Dead ones? Dead
Presumably,
ones,
if
right?
they're still alive, we call them people.
Dead. Depends.
Yes,
Bit of a quibble, though.
they're still alive, they're slaves.
Well, if
That's
they-
the difference.
Is it? They still
Wait.
move.
Hang on, because you can always reanimate a dead body, so...
Wait, no. Magog can always reanimate a dead body. I'm making some progress here, but they're still exploding after a short span of time.
That's fair.
This is why you asked me to do things. The only problem is I only take payment insignias and what other shiny baubles.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even explode usefully, like with
Or
area
chocolate!
damage. Just like this sludgy, fleshy goo, and some poor bastard has to scrub that out of the upholstery. It's getting really old.
It's by far
I do
the
take
single
payment.
greatest thing one of the plebs of the channel has ever sent me. Thank you, pleb. There is no note, so I can only say thank you, pleb. Eternally grateful.
Fiza, did you say you'll work for chocolate?
I could be possibly interested in working for varying amounts of chocolate, depending on when I last
You'll
had
need a
chocolate.
cooling
I will
element
also,
delivered on
I
that.
will also work for liquor.
Ooh,
That's
I will
much
also
easier
work
to
for liquor
transport.
too.
I may have to work. Maybe have to try my hand at making some of these things.
Ready. Ready for me to
You're
stab
an
the box.
alchemist. This should be a cakewalk. You should have like 3 different versions of specialty brews
I
that
work
you could
with-
offer them.
I work with magical things, not necessarily just regular drinks.
Brews is magically so far as they're concerned.
Can I stab it now?
I am slightly
Just
hesitant to
stab.
drink anything from you, Pentagast, because the last time I did, a couple days later, my tusks temporarily fell out, and I was really fucking worried for a minute there.
Nah,
Sorry.
this is the circle of life. All right, can I stab it, please?
Stab it.
Stab it. And now it's a dead puppy.
Hey, we don't joke about dead puppies.
Not a puppy. It's not really a puppy, right?
No dead puppies. Only living puppies.
I'm just a villain, not a monster. Shit.
I will accept dead Pentagasts. I'm just kidding. That's
You
a
would
lot
do
of
that.
paper. That's a lot of paper.
I mean, technically we're neighbors. I'm from Denoth. You're in the brine. It's not that far off.
Yeah, he's actually the closest to you.
We should probably.
All right. Which of you motherfuckers decided to get me a 6+ child's Sir Growls a Lot mask? This is not amusing. This is not funny. Stop laughing.
I mean,
I see what they're doing there.
Oh,
You know, almost everyone else was sent one of those feisty pet things. I'll have to find where mine's gotten off to. They've decided in your case, you are the feisty pet.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's going to be hard to wear the hat with.
I get it. No, I know what they're saying. They're saying she's short.
Probably that too.
This-
You know,
This-
honestly, it's quite the princely gift.
Alright, I
For
will
the
only
rest
do
of
this
us.
once. Any other donnings of this mask will have to be met with a donation of acceptable value, and by acceptable, I will decide at the point in time that it is acceptable. Alright? It could be $5, it could be $25, it could be $100. It really depends on how much my dignity is for sale at the time. But this one's for free.
Well, it cost them
Wow.
a mask.
Oh, it doesn't fit. I can't.
Is it a bit too large?
No, it's a bit too small.
Really?
Believe it or not, I am not a 6-year-old child.
Oh, I
Damn
thought
it.
it was like gnome-sized or something.
I thought it were necessarily small, you know, to fit into the small nooks and crannies as part of the whole thieving job thing.
You might be able to wear the hat with that.
All right, I will dignify this. This also for only one time for free. But after that, damn it,
Pirate bear, yar, and growl. I
This
don't know why this
is-
is popped in my head.
unacceptable.
I'm not gonna lie. You might want to consider wearing that. I mean, it might be. Think of how terrifying it would be to see that coming across the sea at you.
Digging enough.
Especially if it says mama. That's even worse.
Oh, fresh air, thank God. I'm gonna
Does the
give
mask
this to
smell
some poor
like-
child and hope that they grow up to be an axe murderer of some sort.
I'd have to say that's a excellent gift. And strictly speaking, I mean, if you wear that mask while pulling off a heist, if anyone sees you, they'll never believe it's, well, you.
I mean,
They might think you're a furry, though.
So
That
the
might be
Tuesday
worse.
show is the Nameless Thief and Friends plus Teddy for children. I don't think I could ever produce a show for children.
none of us could.
None of us know. No, I think actually by virtue of simply being on this show, we are in perpetuity forbidden from appearing on any children's programming in this or alternate realities.
Well, how
That's
would
fine.
they know it was me? I could easily just take off the mask and be like, Nameless Thief, who's that?
We're not even in Hollywood in their world, and we're already on their blacklist.
See, it's true. You know, that mask, she checks out someone else entirely. I mean, you would never recognize her. The wrinkles, the sagging cheeks. Clearly it's enchanted to hell and back.
You're talking about yeah. Sorry, the chocolate got to me. Pfizer, right?
No, he's not. No.
I don't have wrinkled cheeks and sagging tits.
I don't have tits, so he must be talking about you.
No, it's Penteast.
Leave my tits out of this.
Curiously enough, I never mentioned tits. I did say sagging cheeks, though.
Oh,
Leave those out of it too.
Pfizer does have an ass, though, right?
Yes, I do.
Cheeks are another word for butt cheeks. There you go. He was
Yeah, but
talking
they're
about
not
you.
sagging. Trust me. They're muscular and crack walnut.
Wait, let me see. Oh, look at that. You right.
Great.
Hey, girlfriend.
I don't do squats for nothing, motherfucker.
And I
Doesn't matter what
deeply,
reality you're in, do your squats and then you'll have booty.
I deeply appreciate that you do those squats.
Hey, squats are like a magic potion for your ass that you have to work for. So actually, not like a potion at all. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that analogy kind of fell apart towards the end.
It's okay. This show is falling apart, but it's not even the end.
It's just one gradual downhill slide. We start out on a high note making fun of Ark, and it's just plummeting downhill from there. Just
Well, you see, you gotta start off with the easy stuff, because then ideally it would just go up from there. But the rest of my co-hosts, ladies and gentlemen, are unfortunately lacking in wit and vocabulary, and therefore, of course, we go downhill from there.
hey, I at least have wit, and I'm working on the vocabulary. I can read, motherfucker.
Congratulations. Do you want a cookie?
Actually, yes. Could I have a cookie?
I'll give you a chocolate coin.
Yeah, acceptable.
All right, here
Your
you go.
terms are acceptable.
Did you not catch that? Here, try it
just
again.
waiting
Try again.
for my tactics.
Ready? Ready?
Okay,
Got it.
here we go.
Yep,
Got
there
it.
you go.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Da-da-da. It's
No.
fucking magic, folks.
No, put it in your mouth.
Later. Because you only gave me one fucking chocolate coin.
That's
I'm
it.
not going to do it just
It's
because
time to
I
savor it,
fucking-
you know, draw the bath, get the salts
No,
incorrect.
I-
Maybe a bomb here or there.
I see your shit
Light
and I
the
raise
candles.
you a... Shut the fuck up, Ark! Jesus Christ.
Milady.
I said I see your shit and I raise you a fuck yourself.
I feel so out of place right now. Are things working?
Alright,
Barely.
quickly, flirt with Pentagast. Make the show better.
No.
No, that would make the show
No.
better for you, yes, but I don't care if you're
No.
enjoying yourself.
This
And
does
I
not
definitely
make-
would not enjoy it.
That does not make me feel any better. No, don't
The
do that.
people would enjoy it, though. And I care about the people.
You're not people!
Despite being heartless and without a conscience, I do care about the people.
I do.
And how much They love me because I am a raging narcissist with a god complex.
Oh, holy crap! She's on step 1, admitting she has a problem.
Not a problem.
No, you're not admitting you have a problem.
It's not a
Well
problem.
enough, I kind of sucked all the humor. I was about to crack up, and then no, mix.
It's like my drinking problem. Not a problem. It's a solution to y'all.
Did you know that alcohol is a solution?
It literally is, actually.
Drinking solutions for everyone except for me because I got too reckless. Well, in any case, we're about to let's go ahead and get the super chat and Streamlabs out of the way.
Hey, we forgot to
Easy.
say the thing. By the way, if you would like your thing read by someone who's not Alistaria tonight, donate to Streamlabs and it gets read by me.
That was very concerning. I didn't know if anyone would have access to it in this context. I was going to just suggest I do my best poem imitation for anything that comes that route, but you've been all spared that by Liza.
I told you I had it twice. You just don't listen to me.
That's correct. In any case, I'll be handing the super chats as per usual. And let's just move on that, shall we? Garrick Malott has paid 10 signals. Say, Ark, please attack Pfizer and the thief.
Sexist.
Why us? Oh, just because they want you to have alone time.
I mean, it's Pride Month. Maybe he just wanted them to, be alone and be gay.
I'm down for it. I respect the hustle. My lady.
This will be most
Yeah.
So, many have suggested that whenever Pfizer's cranky, it's because Sand has gotten up in sort of cracks. In fact, I remember starting the season calling them Pfizer Sandersnatch. That's true. But also, if you're wondering why the thief is so sour, it's because I recently learned so much of them. Pirates, they have dietary issues. In fact, apparently, to avoid scurvy, they need to have a lot of fruit. So, thief sucks a lot of lemons. He's a lemon sucker. He goes and sucks lemons regularly, and that's why they're such a sour bint.
You make that sound like an insult, but I actually really like lemons, especially with my tequila and my salt.
And also, you already are a fruit, so there's that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, imagine being called out about eating fruits by a fruit.
I'm not going to stop with the gay jokes tonight. I'm not going to stop.
Accept.
'Tis the fucking season.
Exactly.
Your reaction to... Is it... Wasn't that last...
I guess.
Okay, at this point, I think the better question would be, which month isn't Pride Month? Is it...
What month is it?
Yeah, but this is the gay one. Oh, will you just play along, you sour fucking Nancy?
Whew. It's okay. Liza, I'll flirt with you. Mwah.
Thank
Sexy.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could be of assistance. No, but seriously, I mean it. Sexy.
I just want to make shit weird. He will not let me make shit weird.
Of course.
I don't think I can stop any from making things weird. I don't think I can't imagine what would make this normal.
You literally have a button that kills us.
Ark is
That
not
wouldn't make things
confident.
normal, but it would be satisfying if I was allowed to hit it at whim.
Here is the problem, Fiza. Alright? Ark is not comfortable enough in his masculinity enough to try and be gay a little bit. Just a little bit.
Pendergast might be. Just a little bit.
I do appreciate the novelty of that concept. You're clearly too homophobic to suck dick.
That's not what I
I
said.
never asked you to suck dick. That would not be a little bit gay. That would be hella gay.
But
I would
No,
agree
no,
with that. I think
Ark
it's
does
pretty good.
nothing for me. He does nothing for me. I just...
I
Really?
didn't say gay towards Ark. Pick a good looking dude.
Hey, nerds who wear glasses together do stuff in the closet together. I'll just say that.
Okay, now see, look, I've successfully made it weird.
Alchemy.
He's from Sarthos.
Alchemy is just our way of saying chemistry. You know what? You're right, though.
I don't know what that means.
You are making it a respectable profession, a farce, and I'm not standing for it. We're moving on.
I'm sorry.
JTRW.
I do have
Glasses are a fashion statement. You can't convince me otherwise.
JTRW has paid 10 signals, basic attack for Quintapast and the Moldy Dock Pirate, which I assume is... Well, maybe you want to take credit for it. That's an attack for Pentagast and the Moldy Dock Pirate. Choose your targets.
I want to go for Ark, because I have a good one.
Go for it.
What the fuck am I
Well, no, I gotta
doing?
activate it first.
I'm just saying you can go first.
Oh no, I've got the giggles.
Good, 'cause I'm going first anyway.
You've both been activated. Standing by.
Ark cannot convince me that he isn't the least bit gay. No, not when he wears both leather and chains.
Touche, but when the chains are gold, it's a status thing, and that makes it macho. And wait a second. What is all... I thought chains were supposed to be macho.
Sorry.
I mean, have you looked into the Earth Realm much?
Yeah.
Ark?
Yeah, Ark.
I mean, chains, leather. Do you have any singing
Metal.
talents? Do you have any singing talents? Perhaps you could replace Rob Halford.
No, I mean, like, to be fair, Ark is probably not kinky. You seem like more of a missionary style with the lights down.
Sorry.
Maybe if he gets like one of those like commissar hats.
You mean he just accidentally breached the BDSM sexuality wall? Stylistically speaking, I mean, I understand. Because I've done it when I was a wee child. But you grow into that as you get older. You're like, all right, I'll just embrace my destiny. I think Ark has neglected to embrace his destiny. Ark, we will help you find the courage to embrace your destiny tonight.
You're going to try to turn me into a freak after Pfizer just accused me of, and I believe the term here is being vanilla.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Well, more being boring, but still.
I might not be a wizard, but I will work magic this fine evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, first, Pentagast will work someone over.
No, we're trying to. You're not working anyone over tonight.
Look, all I was trying to say is when we conquer and come into the Earth Realm, we should reform Judas Priest and Arcturus should sing for it.
Yes!
That's what I was trying to say.
Is that an attack on me?
Yes. That's what I was saying with the singing and the and all the. I attacked you 5 minutes
Weird
ago.
compliment. I didn't. Okay, fair. Well, I stand corrected. Damage taken. Ow.
What's funny is that I wasn't even part of this attack, and I joined it anyway.
I try and I fail. I've just gotten used to it at this point.
It's fine. It's fine. JTRW has paid another 2 seconds to say, or ask rather, was your top hat made from long pig Pentagast?
No.
Long pig.
No, we can't get a look at it long enough to actually inspect it.
Look,
To answer the
He's hiding
question, no
something
one
under
knows
that
what it's made of or what it actually is.
quite.
He's hiding something under that hat. I know it. I'm gonna
Something
find
is hiding under his hat.
Something is alive in the hat. It's gone now. I think it. Well, it's very warm here. I think it decided to go cool off.
It has more freedom than the entire rest of us combined. Moving on, JTRW has paid 25 signas to say, activate Arcturus so that he may talk about why his cards are so sticky.
There's a double-edged fucking special attack right there.
out.
You all laugh, but it's still a special attack for me to unleash at the right moment. Oh, there's Streamlabs. Oh, the timing. Oh,
Yes,
the timing.
What can you do?
Art, go ahead and hit us with your best shot so that you can go and convince the audience that you are, in fact, not a gigantic orange.
A gigantic orange fruit.
Orange fruit.
Why
Fucking
orange?
crystal.
Are you feeling a bit of the scurvies? Do you need a lemon to suck, thief?
I'm
Oh,
not sucking on your lemon.
Wow, that's a hell of a thing to come into.
I mean, if he's a giant orange, that would be kind of amazing if you think.
I
Orange is
wouldn't
red.
suck on your lemon if it was the sourest thing on a desert island, Ark. And I
All right.
was dying of scurvy.
Orange, you glad I'm not banana something, whatever. Anyway, Brian donated 5 health each. Why? Because misery loves company.
I would like to use my
We
health.
really do. Would like some company. We'll take the 5 signas each. Thank you for the 20 signas. I'll take mine right away. Thank you very much. And one more. Serpent21 donated 3 signas to the Nameless Thief. If you have such a big dick and talk of your big breasts, how are you able to steal anything? Wouldn't those things get in the way of stealing?
All right. I do have to explain this because I understand the semantics don't quite add up. All right. So, listen here. The big schlong, it gets kind of squished in with all of this meat and potatoes right here in the corset, and I have to literally bind it against my body in order to get it to kind of like stay put.
That
And
sounds
then-
painful.
It's a magic corset, you see. So the dimensions of property and transitive distance and such, they all get kerfuffled,
Wait, so it's like the libertarian corset of holding?
basically. Yep, sure, let's go with that. Anyway, space, time, and relative space does not exist within the bustier here, and therefore I am able to slip in and out of crevices, no problem.
See, I thought it was because it's not boobs and dick that
If-
claps so much as it is thighs and booty, which is why I could never be a thief.
If it fits, I dicks.
and I'm sure you can make it fit. In any
Come on, that was
case,
fucking hilarious. That was brilliant, and you know it. Give me an appreciation clap, please and thank you, ladies. and
I just
gentlemen.
realized I only died. I'm going to fix that. Thank you for your kind health donation. And please do keep your own records. After all, I might suddenly decide to abdicate my moral compunctions and just not remind you about your health potions, or lie about how many you actually have left. So just probably stay on your toes. I'm evil. Evil.
Ew.
Not that evil. It's a sort of undignified evil. That's actually
No,
been
you're not
offensive
wrong.
to evil kind, I think. You owe
You're
evil an
not wrong.
apology.
No.
Evil is very offended on behalf of people.
I just thought of something.
That's a first.
Hey!
It was right there.
I'm
Right
I'm
there.
normally curious.
But it's
I don't think you are, because you're supposedly this like straight arrow type, and it wouldn't work on you.
if there's offensive evil, then there's defensive evil. What are you getting at? Doesn't make any sense.
I'm just gonna ignore Ark, because he doesn't make any sense. Ah! So good. Yum, yum, yum.
You don't
Do
make
we
it.
have any more Streamlabs? By the way?
Nope. I was saying there's only one more, so I'm done with Streamlabs.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was
don't
actually
listen to other
tempted to,
people.
I just thought that we should be moving on, but then I realized that in their world, people actually pay for these sorts of videos, and I'm not sure, not really up for having the god yell at me again for missing a money-making moment here.
From what I was,
Yes.
what I was
Stick it in
saying
your
about-
mouth, thief. Chocolate.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Oh, that's clearly for you, Pfizer. That's clearly for you.
Why do you think I was trying not to make the crystal switch?
There you go. I'm glad I could be of service. You're welcome. It is the only act of goodwill that I will impart upon the masses in my short and miserable yet luxurious and decadent life.
That and the bear mask.
We don't speak of that.
It's someone's kink and you know it.
It
Not having it.
wasn't
Like I
even
said-
that long ago. Of course we're going to speak.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not talking about it.
We're talking about it.
No, we're not.
You look nice in it.
Well, thank you. But no, we're not talking about it.
Fine. Don't take a compliment then.
I took the compliment, but I also don't want to register in my mind that moment actually happened in my...
I don't want either of you to register as a sex offender. Can we move on?
Drink
I
some
guess.
of this. You won't remember anything.
What is it?
I don't.
Nah, fuck it. Give it.
He doesn't remember.
A testament to its efficacy, but beware.
It comes from the hat.
Oh, if it comes from the head, then I gotta have some. Here, pour some in.
There-
I
good.
can't.
Wait, I mean,
I
this
have
is going to
to
be
This
hilarious.
is all I have. I'm not sharing what I have. The last of it right now. I have to collect more.
Wait, what?
I'll
From
send
where?
you some.
Okay,
Hat milking.
we'll talk. Head milking. You just gotta stick your arm in there and just go pump, 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 pump.
I wouldn't
Well-
suggest putting your hand in the hat. It's not a good idea.
Oh. So what do you milk from then?
It's not milking.
Then what is it?
I'm not going into it. It's weird. I'm not discussing it.
No, now I need to know.
Mm-mm. No.
Ah!
No.
You can't
No.
just pull that out of a hat and not expect me to be curious.
I can pull it out of the hat. That's exactly the point.
No, well, yes, but no. How dare you heighten my curiosity.
Oh man.
Just, yeah. At some point, maybe if the hat agrees to it, I'll see if you could borrow it or something.
Fair enough. I'd like that very much. I think we have come to an understanding. That's farther than I've gotten with Arcturus. I appreciate that.
Well, fair enough.
Go farther with me than Arcturus by default because of that.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. I am ready to experience the joys of death so long as it is in service of hearing about Arcturus' sexual fantasies. Ugh! Ugh. Ugh.
Man, that was the quietest death. You may have to have that poem on hand. sooner than you think. I think you were muted. That's what the chat is saying. It's like 1,000 voices screamed out, muted!
Yes, it's...
Arcturus.
Okay.
This is the ghost of your mother. You're a disappointment.
His mother's not dead.
Oh.
I know what did that.
This is the voice of your father.
He ain't dead either.
You're a disappointment.
What's the... Look, you're
This
not
is
officially
the-
properly dead. Just... Okay, that's it. I'm doing it again. Your cumber world, you
no.
dead about you, little liver ladies out, you scallywag, you cad, you loon, you spliff-gated chaperoon, you spout the dab, you other caps, you misgun judge taps, you knuckle dragon, wheezing dead, and chicken-hearted chuckleheads. You poppin' jays, you brother skies, you jopper, scupper lodgings, under kites, you mumble crust, you fussick pie, I know you.
Disappointment.
Can they hear us? Okay, cool.
Yes, they could hear every single point, but due to the muting, I'm not going to harp too much about that.
Welcome back.
I have to say it's the loudest period of death I think I've yet heard here.
What?
Well,
I'm allowed to
all the
haunt
time when I
bitches.
was dead, of course. I mean, wasn't exactly silent during then, was I?
Is haunting just walking just off Crystal? That's haunting.
I'm allowed to haunt people if the occurrence calls for it.
I'm going to find out what caused them.
Well, let's
Eventually.
see. There are several things that could have happened there. You could be incompetent, you could be inept, you could be a fucking zoomer. There's many, many possibilities. I don't think I've touched on all of them yet. Chat, what else?
Sorry, Scuba Dealer says, and this is why you need an auto monitor. And then JTRW pointed out, we do, it's you guys!
Yeah.
Thank you! You provide a valuable service and aren't just shitheads that occasionally throw money at us.
The valuable service of telling Ark when he's fucking up.
You're
So
You
think
got-
is Ark's mommy and daddy? Scandal! Yes, I can do both because I'm not afraid of my kinky side.
Me neither.
I don't think doing someone else's parents in any capacity is typically kinky unless, of course, they're outright elderly or, you know, as some have mentioned, possibly dead, at which point it comes
Just-
necrophilia, and yeah, I don't put that past any of you.
Just admit it. Would make a great dommy mommy to you.
You and Magog are the only ones screwing around with dead bodies, Arcturus. How's it feel?
Yeah.
Look, I can't speak for Magog, but my approaches are very ethical and professional insofar as using remains to reanimate corpses for fun and profit in a military sense.
Actually,
Right,
no. How
right,
does
right.
it
You're-
feel to have the dead screw back with you?
His corpse fucky around me is somehow scientific, but when I throw somebody off a parapet, I'm not allowed back to the festival.
You threw someone off a parapet?
Twice.
Why? Did they owe you money?
Well, yes, but also I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen. It's always different every time when you throw somebody off something. Isn't it for you guys?
Was it Arcturus?
I fucking wish.
It
No,
wasn't.
no, I don't. That would require touching him.
Yes, they only had one real opportunity to get close and personal and maybe pull off a hit like that, but then they forgot to actually bail me out.
Mm.
I think.
Oh
we
yeah,
should
I
just-
could have had you killed.
I just think we should like poke him with really, really long sticks. I don't want to get close to him either.
They're called spears. The really long sticks are called spears. You ignorant slut.
No. You don't put a sharp point on it. That would actually make it like efficient. You want to like poke and prod at him for as long as possible, so it really, really annoys him before he dies.
Okay, all right. I can get behind this.
Yes.
Ooh, you know what a really effective way to do that is? There's already a hole open at the one end of most human bodies. Human or otherwise, morphically human. You just stick it up there.
And then referring to the Dark Star?
The Dark Star, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
Lost as fuck.
Well, you see, you insert it at the end of the Dark Star, and then you hoist them into the air, and then just let them settle upon the Dark Star, and keep settling, until their intestines have straightened out completely, and it comes out the other end.
Oh, so the Dark Star is just a clever word for impaling on butthole.
Yes.
Why don't you just call it impaling on butthole?
Because I like to be clever and not so obvious in my torment.
Not clever, that's
what's called the brown starfish torture.
Of course you would know the name of it, you heathen.
Look.
You
there was this
abashedly unabashed kinkster.
In some of my research of the Earth realm, there was a guy who really liked impaling. You guys should look into him. He was actually kind of interesting.
Oh
I
yeah,
think have like one really good trick, and that was it.
I think he'd fit in this world better than he did in theirs.
But like,
surely, yeah. Vlad Tapiz.
Yes.
Zapish.
I'm sorry.
There's so much argument about how it's pronounced. There's so I don't. That's why I don't even.
Zapish. It's like the TS said really fast.
Zapish. In any case, yeah, impaling. That's nice. It's fun to do on occasion. Call me vanilla. I would say that since I do occasionally moonlight with a bit of torturing, that would make me non-vanilla, but it's not sexual, it's just hilarious.
Always loved
hilarious.
Like so many things, I don't know where to go with that.
Well, if you had the opportunity to kill somebody but slowly, what would you do? If not this.
Immerse them in a vat of oil.
Ooh, I like that. Liza?
Have you ever heard of the boats?
The boats.
It's called scaphism. We never did that here, and it's the worst method of execution I've ever heard of personally. Good job, by the way. Holy shit.
Okay, that actually sounds pretty good. Do you have the lore on this one? I mean, I could always use a few more ideas. But if it involves boats, I think only a thief's going to get any use out of it.
I do like boats.
I mean, all you really need is a large pond, and we have those, like, camels drink from them.
We got a few artificial ones around here.
I could accept this.
You just need a body of water big enough to float two things in.
Okay, alright.
Much.
We'll have to revisit this
Do you
later.
want to elaborate on this? Personally, I like to drag people behind my boats by rope around their ankles, and then just watch them flailing about until either they drowned, or because they're too exhausted to keep themselves above water, or a shark takes the bait. Because, of course, before we throw them overboard, they are.
Have any of them ever been captured or torn apart by the Mer people? You ever done that? Has that ever happened?
On
well,
occasion.
the problem with that, I've heard reports, I read reports about that, only the problem there is they have a nasty habit of cutting the rope and then taking them away to have all the fun. Not very cooperative in general.
Yeah, never rely on a mermaid or any merfolk to actually do the dirty deed for you. It's a 50-50 shot of them fucking the prisoner or killing the prisoner. And of course, we want 100% effectiveness when it is we are disposing of the people that we don't want on board. And so we usually let the sharks handle these kind of messy situations. They're more reliable.
Somebody suggest me.
No, everyone knows not to trust fish people anyway, because, well, they're fishy.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. They are fishy. And they're stinky.
I hate to interrupt this charming discussion, but we do need to get the Streamlabs and Super Chats once again out of the way. Night Sun paid 5 Cygnus A. Ark, you make a lovely mime! Mawson Johansson then paid 5 Cygnus A. Hey, how often do you guys wash your clothing? Does Magog ever wash his cloak? No. And as for my case, I do it the same way any person of quality does. I have someone else do it for me.
Yes. But when there isn't fresh water handy, as there not often is out at sea, you'll find that perfumes work beautifully to cover up the scent and stench of seawater and sweat.
Fish. Lots of fish. You might notice
we don't talk about that.
Another point of common thread between Fiza and the thief is that they both are used to covering up interesting odors.
I resent the implication that I stink.
Right, because you don't sweat, obviously. You're Sardozian, therefore a goddamn alien.
He's a princess. Get it right.
Oh, right, princesses don't sweat.
I keep
Princess
quite clean,
Arcturus.
and I happen to live in a good country with a reasonable climate.
I'm so sorry, milady,
Right
for having offended your delicate sensibilities. Forgive me, madam.
I mean, it is hot as balls here.
Moving on. JTRW has paid 10 Cygnas. Say, is it just me, or are the women on this side quest episode more badass in this episode?
I agree.
Scissor the Portal, Moldy Dark Pirate, and 1/4 Orc. Another pair of basic attacks for the both of you.
Ooh.
Woo! I'm glad I'm not being called a moldy dock pirate. I don't like that. It's
I don't have time for your shit.
It's one word too close to Doc Walker,
What I'm doing or where I am.
and I resent the implication.
Let's go.
That's fair.
You've both been activated.
You first,
Have at
please.
these.
Would you like to go first, Fiza?
Oh, okay. I mean, I never much took stock in like you are what you eat, but like when you turn your head, like about this direction, you kind of look like a cabbage. Just a little.
Who? Me?
Yes.
Mark. A cabbage? Really?
Yeah. Leafy vegetable. It's the hat.
It's the hat.
Yeah.
I didn't pay anyone. I stole this hat, and it would have cost me a pretty sigma. I resent the implication that my hat looks like a cabbage.
Anyway, next. I did the thing. Someone else do the thing. I don't even know who's supposed to be attacking.
Alright, I got this. Fiza, who did your eye makeup? Was it a blind person?
I'm not blind.
I rest
Also
my
resent
case.
the implication that I might have looked at so much sand that I'm now visually impaired. That doesn't happen.
That was absolutely special, nigh magical. I don't know if we shall ever see a performance of such vitriolic acidity and bile. Again, honestly, we might as well just end this season now and move on instead with the next.
Oh my god. Get out of my ass, Arcturus.
Right, Sun has paid 5 Cygnus A. Ark, you really need another viewing crystal so you can see and hear the shit show you're producing.
Oh, that's a ding right there.
Boom! Shots fired!
I love it with the audience.
Okay, I stand corrected. That was much more vitriolic. Spawn Freak has paid 10 Cygnus to say, Liza, show the thief what a proper orc raid entails. That's a pair of attacks, or one used to be 10 signets. In case, just smack around the thief if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I don't know, man. These babies are like punching bags.
What?
If you smack them, they will come back
you don't
and
have
hit
a
you.
fetish, you judgmental asshole.
The second hatception, the whole thing.
This one, yes, milady.
Not only is it fucking creepy, it's actually kind of just fucking stupid, and
Well-
it makes you look more. Yeah, I'm not done, fucker. It also makes you look slightly more like a cabbage.
I don't understand that joke.
What, you look like a cabbage? I can't get any lower than that.
Your mother looked like a cabbage, and your father smelt of asparagus piss.
Those are probably both true, honestly. I mean, if I were to get any lower, I'd have to compare you to a potato. So.
The potato is a noble fruit of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, the potato is a creation of many other creations. For instance,
Awesome.
did you know that
Awesome.
the potato could be a french fry, a chip, house fries, waffle fries, mashed, baked,
Right.
sliced, wedged,
Sliced stuff.
quartered,
Stew, which is
stuffed.
what the thief
Mhm.
would like to do on a Saturday
Yeah.
night.
I could name all of the different varieties of potato, but we would be here all night, and it would be just as interesting the 300th time as it was the first time.
Right, we get it.
Yes,
you
not at
identify
all.
with. We get it. You identify with a root vegetable. Got it. Now do turnips.
I guess you strange complexions
Turnips.
at sea.
When baked in a stew, also taste like potatoes.
You don't need any turnips, huh?
When baked
What?
in a stew.
Pfizer, Streamlabs, Pfizer.
Yes, we do. Sneaky doodle dipshit. We have a few. Okay, we have 3. So, Bad 6 donated 15 signos. I have a need for villainy, and that villainy will be directed at that cur Arcturus. Uter of streams. Pentagast with the stylish hat, Pfizer of the unequaled fighting prowess, and Thief of the cunning stealth. $5 each attack to that scallywag Arcturus. Ha!
What? Scallywag.
The ha was in caps lock.
Scallywag. I think there's a non-zero chance they learned the insult from me, but in case it's fine. No, it's fair. That's how it works. I'll activate you all in turn. Wait for it. The cards are acting unpredictably odd.
I don't know what I'm doing or where I am, but let's go.
Sticky cards. They're actually not sticky this time.
What the fuck am I doing?
They got Astro
Just
Glide.
trying to get me to
Don't-
lower my
I've
guard.
got the giggles.
I'm gonna hurt
I'm onto
you
them.
in ways that
I
they
hear
don't
them.
have names for yet.
Right, you're all attack away.
Right. Arcturus, if Hollywood were to actually make a movie about you, literally any actor they got could be a better you than you are. Literally anyone else say something.
No, your joke was just not that funny.
Eh.
Yeah. Ark, the only interesting thing about you is your inability to reliably produce a show for an audience.
Oh, my joke wasn't funny. Okay.
No. I just spit facts and shit.
I said a bad joke and you stated a fact.
Yep.
Next.
I just wanted to mention that I have found something far more important than Ark.
Oh.
It's right here.
What's right
I
there?
have the crystal. It's found the most important thing.
What?
In
Goggles?
My goggles have found myself in them. Not Ark though. Only
Never
finds
Ark.
magical things that are important.
You're magical and
Well
important.
then, good news. Apparently he's magical. I'm not magical. I don't have magic spells. I can't cast fireball or magic missile. And I have to reanimate the dead the hard-working, honest way. with
by
electrodes and wires and lightning strikes and chemical.
by accidentally replacing my death iconography with that of Fize's.
Arctur, you are truly the proletariat of raising the dead. Comrade.
Well, you're so annoying that they can't continue their eternal sleep.
But he's a noble. Wouldn't that make him the, like, bourgeoisie?
Not a noble, but we're not officially sort of
Oh, is that how you pronounce that
secured
word?
it. You know, I suppose I am a noble, actually. You know, in order to keep it, but not by heritage.
Yeah, he's bourgeoisie by not getting himself squirted out the right vagina. He had to work for being the bourgeoisie.
I earned it through hard work, ingenuity, bribery, and murder.
Dicking over a lot of people.
Yes.
I believe the word you are actually trying to
Non-sexually.
pronounce is actually pronounced B-our-G-O-C.
Yes.
I looked it up. The word that everyone is mispronouncing is actually B-our-G-O-C.
Yeah,
You could be correct. Maybe, yeah.
I know I'm right. I did my
B.O. Jersey?
B-our-G-O-C.
Joyzy.
Yep. You got it.
B.R. Joyzy.
That is
I
correct.
thought this must be an insult, but it sounds like you're inviting someone to tea.
Anyway, Fiza, Byron donated 20 signas to say, Fiza, please mute Arcturus permanently for 2 minutes. I feel like that's a good time to read that.
Ooh.
Activate
you in ways that they don't have names for yet.
I don't have any good ones. Fuck me. Oh, yes I do. So, remember Katrina of Sarthos?
Yes, I do. I believe our business arrangement concluded amicably enough.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have been surprised when she never got back to you. That's kind of how hookers work.
Yes, I understand you paid them to go away, but that was... You don't need to know.
Uh-huh. Okay, champ.
Night-night.
Okay, yes, that hurt, but in most cases, you don't know how or why it hurt,
Night-night.
and that hurts.
Good night. That is how hookers do work, though.
I don't need hookers. I can always get what I want really easily. The ladies, they just fall in line.
I just had a horrible thought.
I know 3 that I pay to stick around, but that's because, I mean, hey, they're professionals.
Oh, you have professional hookers.
I have professionals.
How many hookers do you have? I had to guess.
I don't have any.
So then, how do you?
That's expensive.
How do you get laid?
It is expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. I have most of my earnings go towards ingredients.
Mine prefer to be called concubines. Thank you.
Oh, I see. Roofies. Gotcha. That's another way to get laid.
No, he's just a huge nerd.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he has no interest in the woman physique.
And when he means ingredients, he actually means like herbs and animal body parts and shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
boring.
Well, I mean,
Unless it's useful to me, in which case then I'm super interested. Oh my god, can we talk?
if I could figure out a way to extract it out of magical people, I would, but I haven't yet.
I mean, I can think of one way, but you'd probably be really upset.
Oh, it's very easy actually.
How?
Have you heard of hand jobs?
I was about to say, yeah. Have you heard of a hand job?
Could you both collect it for me? I'd appreciate
No,
the help.
I'll let you do your own
Oh,
dirty
no.
work, sweetheart.
You can't afford me.
I'm into stealing shit,
Like
but
I said,
not that shit.
Things are expensive, see?
That's true, because you can't fucking afford me for that. That's for damn
If
sure.
you want your own turkey baster, baby, you gotta do the heavy lifting yourself, dear. Alright?
Fine.
And still stings, but mustn't explain. I don't have to explain, so I'm not going to, and you can't make me.
I'm just waiting to see if your crystals.
Are we done with these Streamlabs? Was that it?
One more!
Guys, can anyone else not hear Ark?
You're gonna like this one, though. Brian donated 25 Cygnus to say, Ark is having a bad night. He really is. Have an activation to sort yourself out.
That's not how that works.
There's a reason that he was alive again. I thought it was
Look,
good timing.
if it's upwards, I'm willing to fail to get there.
Ark makes an impeccable mime, doesn't he, Faiza?
That's what we're doing, though.
One could hypothetically, maybe it was part of my... Oh, no one's going to buy that.
It's accurate. It's what we're doing. That's what the entire show is. All of us fucking failing upward. Away!
Well, look, we're running a bit behind on the second hour. Let's fix that. I believe you have a charming story to tell us, Thief. Would you like to get the ball rolling?
I guess I could. A mom of 5 marries a 300-year-old pirate ghost. There are loving spirits out there, it turns out. Talk about fucking the dead, am I right?
Apparently, necrophilia isn't that disgusting if it's, with a spirit. But technically...
Is it still necrophilia if there are no actual body parts involved that are dead? If it's just like an ethereal essence of someone who has passed long ago, does that still count as necrophilia? These are the important questions the world needs to know the answers to. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to figure it out.
Wouldn't it be like spectrophilia?
Maybe.
I don't know. Someone asked Ghastly.
It sounds kinky. It sounds like something that Ark would not be into, though.
No.
Since he is as basic as a bitch nun. The nuns.
Missionary
anyway.
with the lights off.
Yep.
Yeah, sad as you seem to imply that, it's not... I imagine lying in the dark and pretending that some spirit is having a good time with my funny bits would be that much sadder.
It sounds like an average Saturday night for you, Ark. But I digress. Let us continue venturing into this woman's delusion, shall we?
Yes.
A woman who says she kept getting the cold shoulder from men in the living world has turned to the dead to find her soulmate. Oh, so this is what happens when you keep getting rejected. Ark, take note. Amanda Teague, a 45-year-old Jack Sparrow impersonator from Northern Ireland, says she was visited by the 300-year-old ghost of a Haitian man while lying in bed in 2014. Teague says she communicated with the ghost through mediumship, which I don't know what that is.
Apparently it's not a nautical term, you would think. I mean, piracy seems to be a theme here, but no. I believe, if I recall, it's basically where someone pretends to be a dead person so they can sleep with someone else. The movie Ghost taught me anything.
Interesting. Let's see, it just sounds like a terminology used to describe the temperature between hot and cold. But what do I know? And soon learned she was Jack, an 18th century pirate who had been left at the altar. Learned he was Jack, an 18th century pirate who had been left at the altar once before and was ultimately executed for thievery. What? A pirate executed for thievery?
Kind of a shit pirate.
I know, right? Why wouldn't you get executed for piracy?
So you just say not the Captain Jack Sparrow.
Thief? They actually do that here.
Really?
Yeah, that's a thing that you can be executed for piracy here.
Really? I've never had that done. It's never happened to me.
Yeah, you've never bothered to catch up on the laws of the land because you're not going to get caught.
I don't really care. If it happens, it happens, but it won't. But if it happens, who cares? I don't like to study. No, I won't. Obviously.
I've been reading about gibbets, Thief. If they ever stick you one of those, it's going to be very awkward when you don't actually stay dead in them. At the same time, it's still going to lock your corpse down there. I mean, I've got the schematics from the book I've been researching. Maybe I could pass it on to you.
Pass me some notes.
You needed schematics for a hole in the ground?
Oh, no, gibbet. It's basically a body cage for a person who hypothetically will be dying shortly.
Oh, I have no idea what fucking name I heard.
I heard giblets.
Me too. I'm not quite actually sure what the fuck I heard. Oh.
But anyway.
I don't know why I have
a hole in the ground.
No.
Fuck off, you got me.
As she interacted with the entity over the course of several months, Teague claimed she began to develop feelings for it. This was about 6 months of communication, so I finally accepted it. Obviously, we spent a lot of time together. Teague, a mother of 5 impressionable, young, adolescent children.
Wait. More importantly, someone procreated with this lady.
That too. But, more to the point, they're already in existence, and this is their role model, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's mostly just shock on my part.
Yep. Who was previously married for 6 years, tells People, I was horrified to discover I had romantic feelings for him, having never heard of that before. While Teague says she communicated with spirits before, this experience was different. It was almost like falling for someone forbidden, like a friend's husband, Teague says. I tried to ignore it, but it didn't go away. Soon, Teague incorporated Jack into her everyday life and would often watch television or go on long drives with him as her feelings grew deeper. Teague claimed she felt a connection to the spirit that was unlike anything she felt from the physical world, and though she has never seen Jack. So how does she know if he's hot or not? Anyway, she likes to imagine that he resembles Bob Marley. Teague said the spirit world...
Like your average Haitian pirate. Looks like Bob Marley. That's what Haitian pirates look like,
Yeah,
right?
it's really just all Haitians apparently automatically look like a Jamaican man.
It happens. It happens. Eventually, Teague says the two even started having a sexual relationship, but she wanted more than just the sexual relationship.
I have a question. Is this rape? And if so, who's being raped? Because I'm confused.
No. Can a ghost consent if he's dead? That's my question. That's what I would
hypothetically
like to
know. Do, but look at the age difference.
That
300
also...
years old. That's a cradle-robbing Haitian pirate ghost.
Yeah, there are a lot of things about this article that leave me questioning. And also, does he become their stepfather of the stepfather of the children as well?
Step Spectre.
Step Spectre.
Oh, but this story has to.
Oh, yes. Growing up in Ireland in my era, you were taught that if a man bedded you, he should wed you. She said, I knew from my research that spiritual marriage was a thing. Yes, of course.
Not a legal one, you crazy bitch.
It's very fringe thing that happens. Frowned upon by...
You don't even have that here, and we have undead.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so it was more me that wanted to get married than him. He would have been happy like most men with just sex. Wow. You don't think that there are men out there that would happily also make an honest woman out of several women that they're sleeping with?
I think we've gone on too long, but this is a picture from the ceremony. The blushing bride, and I can't tell if that's the minister or the medium pretending to be the groom.
That dress looks about 300 years old.
Yep.
And I can see why she identifies with their 300-year-old not pirate.
Oh, so we have answered a question. A sexual attraction to spirits is actually known as spectrophilia and has been part of many folklores, including those in Arabic, Celtic, Greek, and Hindu cultures. So apparently this is not a foreign concept.
That was genuinely a guess on the word.
Kudos. Teague's real-life ghost story eventually got its fairy tale ending. After a proposal from Jack, Teague married the ghost at a private ceremony on a boat in the international waters off of Ireland, where the marriage would be legal. Because, of course, in international waters, everything's legal.
Hypothetically, though, that's about to become a dispute. In fact, they say this in fairy tale ending. This came from people, but wait, there's a twist. I think you should tell us more about the fairy tale ending.
This is after the wedding, or during the wedding, or since the ceremony.
The next article.
Oh, the next article.
Oh, yes.
If they got divorced, would she have to pay in booty?
Are we talking about the domestic turtle dispute?
No. The Irish woman married to the ghost.
The next
Like what?
So,
I don't have a next article with
it was in
next.
3 parts.
It was in 3 parts. There's 3 parts to this. There's more.
Yes, there's more.
Why?
Twists, and it gets worse.
Oh, couple
And
who
then gets
delayed
really
wedding-
dumb and worse.
Oh, this isn't it. This isn't it. The next article is something about a GMA dream ceremony.
Watch Irish Woman Married to Ghost. That's what we're looking for from Irish Central. You know, from her homeland.
Ugh, you're asking too much of me. How do one do the thing with the
I'm getting
stuff?
really sick of the Irish at this point. I'm gonna put up a sign.
You know, I'm enjoying ruining this fairy tale. I'm willing to take it over. It's special.
Yeah, no, I don't have a next article ready to gear up for this. It's right there. Right there?
Irish Central.
Right where? Oh. No. Got it. Okay. Right there.
Right.
I
Yeah,
see.
there. A little bit to
Okay,
left.
Irish.
Which is a little bit to
There
left.
you go. Mhm. I see. Actually, it's right, but what are you gonna do? Watch. Irish woman married to the ghost of pirate divorces him through exorcism. Ah! Okay, anyway.
So my question
Fairy
is
tale
again
ending,
irrelevant.
people said.
The Irish woman who made headlines after marrying the ghost of a pirate in 2016 has revealed that she has divorced her ghost husband using exorcism. A native of Coluth appeared on the British talk show this morning on July 22nd to recount her unusual relationship with Jack, a ghost of a pirate from the 1700s, and its ultimate demise. I really wonder what happened. Was the bedroom just dead? But
You should be ashamed for that.
So should she apparently? Energy vampires. What he became. I guess. When they were done, she was the only one who felt drained.
God damn it. So Teague explained she began to
I'm looking forward to hearing whether or not if I'm correct about the booty.
Teague explained that she began to explore spirituality in 2010 after her son died in hopes of finding the link to the other side. She said it was 5 years before Jack presented himself, and even then, it took Teague months for her to believe he was who he said he was. She explains that she never encountered a physical being of Jack, but instead knew him through feelings of energy. When confronted with the notion that people may see her as mad for her beliefs, Teague asserts that it's no different from people who go to get tarot card readings or people who believe in some sort of god that cannot be seen. Teague says hers and Jack's relationship was intimate as opposed to physical. I'm gonna just skip past to the point where she divorces the bastard. So Teague reveals now that the first time she noticed anything wrong with her relationship was a few months after their marriage. Things happened. You can't blame everything on the paranormal, admits Teague, but I also knew about spiritual attachments and possessions. Teague says she consulted with other people about her issues, but they assured her everything was fine. However, she says that her issues continually grew worse, eventually putting her into the hospital with a near fatal bout of sepsis that required emergency surgery in 2018. Teague believes her former husband Jack was the root of her problems. He was basically like an energy vampire. When spirits stay around too long, they need an energy source, and unfortunately, Jack was using me as an energy source. He had never accepted his own death, says Teague, so he wanted to continue living through Mud Bundy. In the end, a lot of red flags, and in the end, after the operation, I realized that it was definitely him, and it took me a while to figure out whether he knew or not that it was definitely him, that he intended to harm me. When I realized that yes, he knew, I ended up having an exorcism in December of last year.
I think your relationship is doomed to fail if you require an occult ceremony just to determine whether or not your significant other knows something, anything at all. And furthermore, yeah, I know you can't believe... She says she can't blame everything on their normal, as she blames absolutely everything on the paranormal.
Wait, if he was feeding off of her, does that mean he basically just married his battery?
Yep, basically.
Red pirate flags indeed.
And then there is this third part.
Oh yes, Snopes looked into this, everyone. They're gonna tell us if this was real.
Snopes looked into this, did a fact check. You know, Snopes, the arbiter of what is truth and what is not truth. They did an investigation into the Irish woman who legally married the ghost of a pirate from the 1700s. Despite the claims of tabloid newspapers, Amanda Teague's marriage to her spiritual husband does not have any legal status. So she didn't actually marry her husband. In fact, there is no legality that ties her to this man, or that had tied her to this specter.
Anything's legal in international waters, I hear, but apparently, not this.
Yeah, apparently not how that works.
But I just have to note, this is as true as this particular scenario can possibly get in their world, but they don't even have ghosts. How lame. I've been screwed if I'd been over there.
So, it says that without evidence of the exact location of the boat at the time of the ceremony, we can't be certain whether it took place in Irish or UK territorial waters or in international waters. And for that reason alone, because there is uncertainty, they can't say for certain if it was a legitimate marriage ceremony. Not the fact that there wasn't an actual secondary party that was marrying this woman. No. Fuck that nonsense. No, the location is the problem here.
Yes, never mind confirmation of ghosts and Earth.
Someone actually had to sit down and come up with an actual legal possible justification for ghost marriage.
Apparently, having not the other party be present at the marriage ceremony is not good enough anymore. Okay.
Have none of you looked into lawyers in their world? They're like the magicians of their world.
I guess.
Ew, that's a really mean thing to say. Like we don't have lawyers.
I mean, if anyone's capable of fuckery in their world, it's lawyers.
Yeah, no, I hate magicians. I get exactly what you're saying.
It's the closest they have to magicians, but they're much more evil.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Look, we just have to deal with Magog. I've seen their lawyers at work. It's disturbing. In any case, so remember all those articles we just read about? Snopes let you know that all those things you just saw, you didn't actually see, and none of it was real because they can't confirm the legality. Not that they can confirm it's illegal, but they can't confirm that the ceremony actually took place in international waters. I just find that really funny.
Of course they can't fucking witness it. He's a fucking ghost. Dumbass. He's Bob Marley, but Jack, remember?
Jack Sparrow, who's a Haitian pirate from 30 years ago who looks like Bob Marley.
Yeah, a Haitian pirate that looks like a Jamaican dude. Yeah, that.
Don't worry about it. All right, guys, don't worry about it.
But it was a happily ever after, people said. Happily ever
I guess.
After. I
fucking guess.
Pardon, who would like to go next? I know that you've brought some pet articles to discuss.
Me? Yeah.
Me?
Oh, see, you want the heartwarming warrior story, I'm guessing.
I do. She's like as brave as anybody in your world can be, honestly. Play the video. Play the video. What? I can do heartwarming.
X2 doubt.
Here we see what we recognize to be a bear.
Mama bear.
A mama bear seemingly protecting cubs. And some stupid ass dogs attacking it. And
17-year-old girl with more balls than most of your men. Then again, you know, we go to hell and beyond for the dogs.
Naturally.
Anyway, this is teen shoves bear that swatted family dog in California yard. So here we go. Something good coming out of California. Haley Morniso didn't hesitate when she saw a large bear facing off with her family dogs from the top of a wall in their Southern California backyard. The 17-year-old ran out and shoved the bear away, then rounded up the dogs and went back inside her house in the suburban Bradbury East of Los Angeles. So, less crowded place next to very crowded place.
No,
Home surveillance video.
Oh, sorry, that elf is in chat, and apparently they have sided with the bear already.
They've decided how to side with the bear, swatting at the doggo.
Defending its cubs?
Dog defending its territory. It's a dog.
So what I'm just saying is that you and the elf should settle this violently next time you encounter each other.
Can we use green jello and lube and the big pit?
Yes. I second that.
Okay, cool, I'm in. I'll see you, elf. Maurizio sprints towards the bear and uses both hands to push the large bear off the wall. Y'all saw the video. Honestly, the only thing I had in mind was to protect my dogs. The teen said she escaped with only a sprained finger and a scraped knee, but wouldn't advise anyone follow her example. Do not push bears, and do not get close to bears, she told Cal TV. You do not want to get unlucky, I just can't happen to escape. See, this girl has a very important lesson for us. Don't fuck with bears.
What? Fuck with bears? Okay.
Basically what she's saying is...
The child lies! Challenge the bears! Assert dominance!
Fuck the bears.
Don't... That's Ophelia.
Okay,
Don't do
no.
that.
Yes, that's illegal and even more unsafe.
Fuck the bears.
Yeah, bears. Exactly 2 people are gonna get that.
Yeah.
We just thought the same thing at the same time and made
Yeah,
ourselves
we
laugh.
did. We did.
No one else knows. It's so funny.
I love inside jokes.
No, we can't stop laughing. Sorry. We're sorry. Real life moment. We're really sorry about that.
Oh god. I'm gonna cry my mask off for that one.
And in looking at the health
What
bar,
are you-
given the sheer amount of double-liver cackling I'm hearing, that's definitely a death.
That's not a death. You can't kill me. I commit suicide. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go jump off. Bye.
You can do that?
Damage.
Oh, God. Mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, but it was great. No text necessary. Just both kind of fed off of each other, and it worked out really well for me. Any case, is there any more points on Rick? Oh, look, I understand people are going to side with the kid who ran up and shoved the bear off, and I agree that was badass. Although, I will note, the dogs were dumb. They were dumb dogs that not only didn't protect, they actually managed to get their master endangered by stupidly attacking bears that weren't even on the same level as them.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's a 7 out of 10 for the dogs, only because dogs always get 5 or above by virtue of being dogs.
And too good for their world.
Yeah.
Also, we have to suck up to our overlord.
Yes.
And that animal
And
clearly
Leo.
rules him now.
Where's Running Dog? I don't spoil her.
We do have a Streamlabs, I'll make sure I get... No, a super chat, rather. Ghost Recon paid, we'll call it 5 signatures, say, I'm offended by... Oh, no, sorry. Two 5 signature donations. First, he said, Gilbert Godfrey has my vote to play Ark. Is that so?
Yeah, no, I see it.
I really don't. I don't see it at all. But
Really?
Well, to be fair, Gilbert Godfrey has had a hell of a career, so if that could be good luck of some sort. Then Ghost Recon paid another 5 signatures, say, I'm offended by the multiphobia. Pfizer, take out my rage on Ark.
Yay. Alright.
Annoying.
I'm gonna be straight. This dude is so boring, it's hard for me to find material, but I do know one thing, and that's Ark looks like something that was scraped off the bottom of a tavern table. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just like that. Tavern table. And we don't have bubblegum, so we have no idea what the fuck is being scraped off the bottom of a tavern table. It's a real nasty place.
Yeah. Just no. Bad. Ugh.
So we don't have gum. Just imagine what that looks like.
Don't really go to taverns.
Given as classy as you lot are, I'm guessing this is most commonly found in brothel. In which case,
Sure.
I have a hypothesis.
What, the Uniling brothels? That's a lie.
Finer reputations, that's low class. They're courtesans when you get to my level.
Anyway.
Anyway, Pendergast, would you like to tell us more about one of the heroes of their realm who is departing, quite possibly forevermore? One can't predict these things.
Yes. Yes, the Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos. I believe isn't he the richest man in their realm? Possibly.
By a large,
Yes.
Well, he was. I mean, I understand he got recently divorced, and that can take up to 50% of a chunk of a certain resource.
Still, he's very wealthy. He
Very
will fly to space this summer.
He'll be fine.
So, yes, it's official. Jeff Bezos is trading his title of Amazon CEO for astronaut wings. Yeah, the billionaire founder of Blue Origin. That just...
The fuck is Blue Origin?
It's a rocket company, but it's a bad name if you ask me. I mean, it brings other blue things to mind. Like, I'm not even going to say it.
I was more thinking because it sounds like a B-string fucking sci-fi movie.
That too, but anyway, yes, the billionaire founder of Blue Origin, who is stepping down from his role at Amazon on July 5th, he's going to retire, apparently, will be one of the passengers aboard the first crewed test flight of New Shepard, the private spaceflight company's reusable suborbital rocket designed for space tourism. They're going to tour space.
They're going to tour nothing. Space is nothing. It's a big thing of nothing. All the interesting things are on the planet. I don't know why you're wasting money shooting off. You're just shooting money into the air.
Maybe for the few?
I suppose when you're one of the wealthiest people on the planet, you're probably going to get to worse on your own. So this is probably a good thing here. I just have an immediate thing that comes to mind, though. So basically, Jeff Bezos is leaving. His planet needs him.
His people need him. It's just Jeff Bezos is actually an alien, and this has all just been a very large ruse to get a craft capable of getting him closer to his people.
Suppose I should. Do you want me to read like all of it?
Until you get bored or I kill you all, one of the two.
Fair
I would
enough.
say that, in hindsight, should we have all been surprised?
I mean, if
Look,
you
in the
look at
article, they use the same picture twice. But I think most important, Pendergast, you simply must read his quote. And
Yes.
if you can, try to do an appropriate voice. I'm sure it's going to be very interesting.
I have no idea what he sounds like. I've never heard the man speak.
Picture his face and let it flow through you. Just out your mouth.
You see the Earth from space and it changes you. It changes your relationship with this planet, with humanity. It's one Earth, Bezos said in an Instagram video posted this morning. I want to go on this flight because it's a thing I've wanted to do all my life. It's an adventure. It's a big deal for me.
That was pretty good.
New Shepard has successfully completed 15 test flights so far, but none have carried any passengers save for a dummy named Mannequin Skywalker.
Boo! Boo!
Oh!
Wow. If all goes according to plan, the first crewed flight will take place on July 20th, 2021, the 52nd anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. Ah, well, isn't that nice? Joining Bezos on that flight will be his brother, Mark. Is he also bald? Are they both, aerodynamically, had all their drag removed for weight reduction for the flight into space? Is that what this is?
Aerodynamically friendly.
I don't know. I mean, it's space. There's no resistance in space, so I guess it wouldn't really matter.
That's how space works. Yeah, I think that's... Why do they want to go there? It's not like there's chocolate and gold in space.
There could be.
You had it right originally. There's nothing in space. There's no chocolate. There's no gold. There's no people. There's no Cygnus. There's no adventure in space.
I would want to be smug about this. Just because you have potions here and there that can nullify gravity for a bit doesn't mean there's nothing to be found out in space. And besides, none of you have been there. I've never been there. I'd want to go, briefly. Not necessarily on this one, though. It just... something about it feels absolutely cursed.
Also, the winner of an ongoing auction that will culminate as of June 12th. As of publication, the current high bid is $3.2 million. Cygnus? To go to space? Why? Sorry. But since New Shepard has room for 6 people, it's possible that others will accompany the trio on board. When it becomes fully operational, New Shepard will launch quick up and down flights from its spaceport in West Texas. The capsule will cross the Kármán line, the international
Kármán line.
I don't know what the line? K with a little thing over it is.
It's a dirty thing.
So the K dirty line.
Yes.
It's the double dirty line. The internationally recognized boundary of space, approximately 62 miles above Earth, where passengers will enjoy several minutes of weightlessness before descending back to the ground under parachutes. All of this sounds incredibly risky and doomed to fail.
I mean...
Wait, no, a second. I was excited until now. This sounds really mediocre. Only 62 miles up and just for several minutes of weightlessness? I mean, you can pull that off without ever going up into space, technically.
Yeah, no, come talk to me when we're raiding other people's planets.
Somebody can just fire you straight up with a fucking catapult, and that is a couple of seconds while you're floating. There you go, you're weightless. I mean, of course, now you're going to come down to the ground, so it's
not
interesting. Interesting. There's apparently Blue Origin will be the third private spaceflight company behind SpaceX and Virgin Galactic. What interests me is the last little tidbit at the end. Stephanie Waldick is a freelance space travel and design journalist who would like to be the 4th passenger on New Shepard's upcoming flight. That's the writer of the article.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. No conflict of interest here.
No shameless promotion there. No. Please let me be the 4th person to ride along.
By the way, I'd like tickets, please, preferably for first class. I mean...
Is there any other class in space, though?
I don't think there is in this flight.
Yeah, no, what does basic economy look like in space, I wonder?
Think about it. There's 2 men, both of which are probably rich, and a third person could be a woman, could be a man. Maybe she's just trying to find a way to get him alone so she can ask him on a date. You ever think of that?
They want to be the...
convoluted method right there.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
3.9 million for an opportunity to be the core of a Bezos sandwich.
No one can hear you scream. That's making space sound even less fun. That's the whole point.
I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Come talk to me when we're raiding in space.
Wait. 2 men, 1... The intergalactic spit roast.
It's hypothetically going to go into some sort of world record that no one's going to get to read about.
Instead of a golden shower, it's called a meteor shower. I got them!
I like that.
Oh my god. If we ever are able to get into space, somebody needs to add meteor shower to the Urban Dictionary. As that.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
I try. Basic economy class, you're strapped to the outside of the rocket ships is the chat. Yep, that sounds about right.
I was gonna say you're in the trash compactor. You have to obey the lights whenever it turns on and off and climb to the top so you don't get crushed.
I wonder
Space
okay, so in the spaceship, I wonder what it's like for the person who's sitting in the emergency exit row. Do they also have to help yeet people out of the cabin?
I would actually think that'd be fun. Other
It
than
would be
you
a
have
lot
to,
of fun.
other than the fact that you have to escape to the nothingness of space from the only thing that's keeping you alive.
It's
Like,
like the
who's
space
rescuing
equivalent of walking the plank.
Who's coming for you in orbit?
No
There
one.
is no rescue crew.
You can just all you gotta do is you just gotta like wave your arms towards Earth, alright? Just keep swimming.
We're gonna backstroke against the current of the tide.
Yeah.
Like a fucking riptide back towards Earth.
No, you're just gonna backstroke against the vacuum of space.
There's
Minutes.
no Coast Guard in space.
Not several hours, several minutes.
Yes, probably only about 5 to 10 would be my guess.
I've lasted longer than that.
In space?
Oh.
No, but I'm sure they felt weightless at the time.
Fez is dead.
For a second.
I'm sorry, if someone's spending up to $3.9 million to go into space, you think you should have enough time to have a nice dinner up there, or the almost expected orgy at this point.
You know what? I agree. Let's get what's his face? The angry one. Gordon Ramsay in space to cook the people a nice steak dinner and then serve it to them while they're up there.
They gotta join the 65-mile high club?
Exactly.
61.
That's just
Seems like a
luxurious
small number.
enough that I want to do that.
Anyway, that was enough about that, Uncle. That's all. That was all there is to it.
Oh, well, we have, but there's plenty to mine there, and I think it was time well spent. Especially your Bezos impression, which I'm sure won't get you discreetly assassinated sometime after this program is over. He's not watching this.
We're gonna get killed.
Wait, what?
Ark, your glasses are askew.
A little bit askew, yes, but
Wait, shake your head back and forth.
Something's gotten loose and floppy.
Ark, you're a little bit loose and floppy there, my dude. I'll fix that. A good time was had by all.
well, almost. But the fact that clearly killed Pfizer.
Yeah, I did.
Thief and the quarter orc are really just taking each other out left and right today.
I'm on a roll!
I
Kinda.
would like to use 2 of my health potions, if possible. Leaves me with 3.
That you can. And I'm still keeping the records. That's very professional of you.
Anyway, anything else? Did you want me to read about anything else?
Oh, well, I think I might do one next, but
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just, Well, let me catch up on the super chats first, namely, more taunting by Ghost of Recon, who said, and paid 5 signals to do so, I quote, "Courtesan is a weird misspelling of zoo animals, Ark. Here! Attack Ark! For being a sheep poker." He bought sheep there, the domain of shepherds and peasants and... No. In any case, I'm pretty sure for assault of me misspelling courtesan somehow, they meant thief by Thier.
Ah. Wait. Me? Okay, just needed confirmation. Did I hear that correctly? Ark and sheep poking? Ark, what have we told you about fucking the sheep? What have we told you? Bad Ark. Go sit in the corner.
Absolutely nothing, because up until now you were calling me vanilla! Which is it?
You can be vanilla and still fuck sheep. I don't make the rules. It's just how it is. It be like that sometimes. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look.
I'm just terrified by the implications of all of it.
Pirates.
Don't pirates me in a condescending tone, you pretentious bastard. Sheep fucker.
Well, that was another really weird place to come back.
Hi.
Hi. Why are you screaming sheep fucker again? Are we talking about Ark?
Yeah, we are.
Oh god, gotcha. Back to Steve.
Bye. I need a break.
Fine. I'll come back later, though.
He came back.
Haunt your ass.
Fortunately. Okay, well, I better make this quick. It's only going to be 2 minutes of blessed silence. I suppose first matter of business is to finish off my own health. Thank you again for your kind donations to this end. Well, this has been a wild ride. Certainly, I've failed to deliver on a song/insult poem twice now, and technical difficulties have been extensive, but don't seem to have included sticky cards this time, so clearly I'm onto something. We're almost out of here. In fact, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's so close. So close. Oh, one more, two more stream super chats. Dear Shadow BP, just going to say, Toyboat. How did you hear that tongue twister's catch? Toyboat. Oh no, toyboat, boat toy. Well played. And Ghost Recon paid 2 signals say, Ark, here's an HP potion. Most kind. I don't know if I have time to use it, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Don't worry, I understand that your hatred for me is sincere, but not quite as vitriolic as you might. I don't hold a grudge. Sorry, wasting time. I saw that elf. Sort of I'm a nerd. That's just been an insult from people who's threatened by the intellects of those greater than themselves. If that makes me a nerd, then so be it. Elf. I prefer the term dork, actually, because I know what it means. Of course, if I'm going to embrace that logic, I probably shouldn't start calling Magog a bull's pizzle. Oh, they're back.
Oh, good. I'm still here. Awesome.
You know, I thought I saw a light. Then no, it wasn't a light.
It sucks when it goes away, doesn't it? It's all warm and nice and inviting, and then it's gone. I have to be back here talking to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Well.
I never see a light. I'm perpetually cursed to haunt Ark now.
No. I will have words with Magog about this. I will be free of you eventually. I will be free of you all eventually.
Oh God. Does that mean if the thief actually dies from...
Oh, look at that lovely face right there. Yes.
I hope someone keeps it. That was a good one. That was a keep.
That
one goes in the scrapbook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have much time left, so I'm going to try and rush this one really quickly. Just another Saturday night outside Kid Rock's big-ass honky-tonkin' rock and roll steakhouse. Meet Nicholas Newhart. As for what landed 39-year-old Tennessee resident behind bars this week, well, the details are rather disgusting. But as a strong stomach, click here to read. In fact, I will share it with you because I have a strong stomach, and I will make you all have one too. Quote unquote.
Yay.
The defendant was outside drunk, holding a bottle of beer, blocking the outside emergency exit door at Kid Rock's at 22 Broadway. Kid Rock security told the defendant to leave the outside door area, but he refused to leave on his request. Metro police officers arrived location to assist security, and the defendant took out his colostomy bag from inside his front pants area and started to swing the bag around from left to right, hitting two of the Metro police officers with his feces. The defendant was completely drunk, and when taken in custody without any further incident, he could not stand straight on his own. His eyes were bloodshot red, glossy wet looking, with the smell of alcohol coming from his person. Observing his drunk state and his actions he displayed with his own feces, he was taken to jail for the assault on two Metro police officers, disorderly conduct.
I have a very serious question. Did they let him keep the the poop bag?
I think they need that to live.
Yeah, so, but like, it was also the weapon that he was flinging around at people. So did they let him keep
Did they let him keep the weapon because he needs the weapon to live? That's a very interesting.
I know, this is a very interesting thought experiment that actually happened. I need to know.
Like, before he started swinging the bag, he should have screamed. He should have just screamed, "From the depths of my bowels, I stab it." just because something needed to be said. There needed to be a battle cry prior to that happening.
Does this man have 1488 tattooed on his head? Because he looks like the type of person that would make that terrible decision.
Funny you should mention that, yes. We have this picture right here. Nearly went to a pillory, but that was the visual of the text. But does he has a Confederate flag tattoo on the back of his head and a new Nazi 1488 tattoo on his forehead, and has rap shooting convictions for theft, vandalism, obstruction, and public intoxication.
Alright, I have heard of people making bowel movements before, but this is extra.
Nazi
movements most bowel.
Get it? Bowel movement. Come on, that was funny. Laugh at me.
Well, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I got Pentagas. I got him. Take that one. It was good. Thank you for appreciating my joke.
You're welcome. I mean, one must be courteous now and again. Ghost of Recon has donated 20 signals, say, much love to all and thank you for entertaining us. Well, it's our pleasure.
Much appreciated.
No further Streamlabs, were there? I don't want to leave you.
There are not. No.
Oh, very good then.
No one likes to hear me read, apparently.
Oh,
it's fine.
no. Mind, see me on Fridays? How often they really want to hear from me in practice? They just have to hear because someone has to do this. And you must be the host. So that's me in this context. So I'm the host in the same way that the manager of a 7-Eleven is a boss.
Manager of a 7-Eleven?
You're a manager of a 7-Eleven?
No, that's what he gets when we conquer, right?
He has a 7-Eleven to manage?
Oh, I bet.
I wouldn't trust Arcturus with a 7-Eleven if he were the last manager on the face of the world planet.
No, I was promised much more of that. No. Okay, if that's actual plan, I know you have some background information. If he's set me up to just manage a 7-Eleven, I'm not going. I'm just going to stay here. You can't make me.
It's in the invisible ink you didn't fucking erase before you signed it.
Yeah.
You have to manage a 7-Eleven.
It's in your contract.
You're not the store manager, though. You're not the store manager. You're one of the, like, 19-year-olds among the group of 16-year-olds. You're the shift.
Here's a good one. Wasp first killed. The first wasp seen in the season should always be killed. By doing so, you secure to yourself good luck and freedom from enemies throughout the year. And I think that's an excellent idea because, well, wasps suck. But if you're allergic, it might kill you first. So, with caution.